Hi, it's Erica Macias, and I want to walk you through this form called Foreclosure Addendum to Residential Property Management Agreement. This addendum is an important document that amends your existing residential property management agreement with Barrett Co, Inc. It's designed to address situations where the property might be facing financial difficulties such as foreclosure or a short sale. The original agreement already requires you, as the owner, to inform us, the brokerage, of any defaults on loans, mortgages, dues, or trust deeds. This addendum builds on that obligation by outlining specific procedures and responsibilities. Let's go through it section by section. 1. Notice to tenant. This section explains what happens if we, your broker designated property manager, receive any indication that your property is in a difficult financial situation. This includes being in default on any loan, mortgage, assessments, or trust deed, being in any stage of the foreclosure process, including a deed in lieu of foreclosure, defaulting on any payments related to the property, or if you accept a short sale contract. In any of these events, you authorize us to immediately notify the tenants or tenants. The purpose of this notification is to arrange to terminate the lease within 30 to 60 days of the expected foreclosure date, or the close of escrow for a short sale. You also fully authorize us to negotiate an agreeable termination date and any other concessions that we, in our sole discretion, deem necessary based on the available information and the expected sale date. Point: notice to broker. This part clarifies your responsibility. You, the owner, are solely responsible to provide any information regarding the redemption of the property or any extensions or negotiations with the lender or trustee that could delay the foreclosure sale. It's crucial that all this information is supplied to us in writing and in sufficient time for us to find a mutually beneficial termination date for the lease. If you fail to notify us as required, we, the broker designated property manager, reserve the right to terminate the lease agreement at a time we decide prior to the foreclosure sale. 3. Management fees. During a foreclosure period, you agree to increase the reserves by a specified amount or by 10%. You also authorize us to accelerate the balance of the management fees due to us for the remainder of the current lease in the amount of $350. Additionally, a termination and tenant move-out fee of $250 will be payable to us. This fee compensates us for the extensive work involved, such as mailing notices, conducting research, and negotiating to lawfully terminate the current lease and minimize potential issues with the tenants. It's important to understand that you, the owner, are fully aware that any early termination of said lease may result in legal consequences. We strongly advise you to seek appropriate counsel for the legal, financial, and credit consequences of a foreclosure and early lease termination. 4. Return of security deposit. This section authorizes us, the broker/designated property manager, to release all security deposits, including any non-refundable deposits, back to the tenants. This will occur once the property is vacant, and at that point, there will be no further obligations from the tenants or us. Finally, please understand that when properly completed, this is a binding contract. This addendum, once executed by both you and us, becomes an integral part of your original residential property management agreement. If you do not fully understand its contents, you should seek competent legal counsel before signing. Please let me know if you have any questions about this form before you sign it.